What's happening, guys? I'm Jace Machine. We are playing StarMade on the Star Squadron server. And we are, of course, inside my space station that I've been adding to, the Anomaly Research Space Station. Now, the last time we were together, we started some work down this way, actually. And I'm going to show you the fruits of my labor so far. Alright, check this out, guys. This is my asteroid mineral or crystal display room. I have a recreation asteroid floating right now, right above it. And I'm thinking that because there is gravity within the space station, I would like to replace those lights up there with rod lights and have them technically be what the asteroid is hanging from, which is why that whole metal part of the ceiling is even in place. And as you can see, I still need to work on replacing some of this grilling or putting some more grilling in there. This is a little catwalk area, I don't know, walkway. I'm thinking about replacing this with either grate or glass. This little wall here. What do you guys think? Let me know. But yeah, it comes down on the other side here and continues over into where the different pilots will be coming from when they're disembarking from their ships. And I really like this floor here. Lit from underneath gives it a really cool effect. And then I hid lights within here. I don't really know what the point of this table is. I guess it's just like a work table or something. And have a bunch of people come here and do a meeting. It's, I guess, a lab, maybe? It's just gotta be some sort of lab. I'll probably make it more laboratory-like, in fact, now that I think of it, as the build sort of evolves from here. I need better lighting, but I kind of like it all moody right now. But these things have to be lit better because you can't really tell. But I've put informations and all the proper crystals and ores. And because it's under grilling, what I'm going to do is probably get one of those glowing circuits or whatever. Maybe a beacon charged something or other. So yeah, I finished up on that. But then I got a little ambitious and I had something else that I worked on off camera. Down here near the factory, so I can get to the factories easy, is my bedroom, actually. Check this out. Again, everything is placeholder. Like the blue stone, for example, is going to be replaced with something white. It is a really cool texture for a blanket, though. I think I might keep the Cinnabar blankets. But this is a bed. And you can sit up here and you can watch TV, or you can stand up here and you can watch TV. I need to replace that blue chunk with a little bit more ice crystal. I just ran out, didn't have any more on hand. And I'm going to do more detailing work, but basically this is like a TV video screen, and I got the idea from Crimson and his Delta space station, his derelict Delta. If you go back an episode or two ago, you can see me explore his ship. And then I saw someone else's video a long time ago where they were doing paintings by taking the different bits of ground and just placing them atop one another. And so that's what this is. This is actually a bottom of the seafloor picture or something. Or maybe that's a sky and that's the sand. I don't know. So we have a couple of chambers that lead off to the side. And this chamber is here. And the other chamber is pretty much the same, but there is one difference. Oh, I love this giant glass pane. This actually goes along the entire outside of this part of the structure. It's part of the armor, I guess. Here we go. But we also have this hatch, so if I want to have people come over, they can just hook up directly to the outside of my dormitory here. So everything needs lights. And I've been putting a lot of ramps in. I like these multiple split layered things. I just think it's cool. Plus this gives a really great view of the sun. The sun that should not be. The sun called herpes. And here's a couch. I'm going to replace it with something red or leathery maybe. I don't know. Let's take a look at some colors. Because of how thick I'm doing my space station, because I have an interior wall, and then I have like the systems, and then I have the exterior wall, I can actually do some carpeting. So that's what we're going to do today. I think we're going to, you know what, I think this brown is going to look nice, and while we're at it, I should probably make a build block. Let's see, what does it take to make a build block? Is that a basic sort of thingamajigger? Old build block? 9? Build block. Is it a really advanced item? I suppose it must. Unless I'm not typing the name in right. Any number of these things can come into play here, but we'll just do this. There you Bill. There's the build block. Alright, so how complex is this? It's not very complex. So that's good. Let's see, can we build one of these? I don't think we can, otherwise I think it would have just popped up. Yeah. We need a lot of bastion and some verticine, of which I don't have enough of, that's for sure. Let's see what is going on here. Is all my stuff... I think I moved verticine and bastion. I think I moved that stuff. So I'm going to hop into the build block that I have already, and we're going to be able to fly around the station and do all our stuff here much easier. If you guys don't know about the StarMade channel, you guys are missing out on some good stuff. Every time a new snapshot comes out, they put out a brief update video. So it's very good stuff. You got to check it out for yourself. And right now, while I'm talking, that link you can click on is on the screen. Alright, so back to the project at hand. This is where I stuck all my extra capsules, and I really don't need to keep these capsules in here. I need to keep them in the actual refineries. I had originally grabbed all of them out so that I could make sure that I had every capsule available when I was placing the example capsules down. Tech, you can come with me as well. Now we can make some use out of these. Unload all of these just right into the refinery. Carved Larimar, we can take that out. And what color carpet do we want to have? If we're going to have a brown couch and we have the brown, or we have the red blankets, let's look into, actually, let's take all of these. And one other thing I wanted to look into before we get out of here is I wanted to look up the charged crystals. Charge circuit. Okay, let's see. What's that going to take? So 1 and to 20. Activate. Activate. There we go. Up, it made 51. That means one of my batches down there when we were making the episode last had one extra factory thing, whatever. factory enhancers. We're good. Alright, so let's throw a little light on this room here. It's not too bad. Let's replace this couch right off the bat. Now when I'm building, I just build with Hall. You know, I think if you followed my videos for some time, you guys have realized that at this point. But I like to make sure that I let everyone know. It's like in Minecraft, you know, you sort of... Some people just build right with the finished product, but I work in steps, I work in layers. I'm an artist in real life, and when I'm doing drawings, I start out with sketches. And then as I'm happy with something, I keep lines and make them more solid, and then the ones that I'm not so pleased with, I just knock out and erase. And so in the case of Minecraft or StarMade, as it were, I work entirely, you know, if I had a glass table here, that would be pretty classy, I think. Just saying. Yeah, so there you go. I work that way. We're going to replace all this stuff with prettier blocks. Like these walls, for example, could probably be white, like the carved dolum. Now, I think this room here is probably going to be a bathroom, which is an amazing sight, really, when you think about it. It's a huge bathroom. But we're going to probably want to have a nice big bathtub of some sort. And everything in this game is 1 meter. You know, there's no like half slabs or anything like that, or anything smaller. So in our decoration, we're going to actually want to have that much room probably for a bathroom. Alright, so we're going to just pull these blocks out. And I do not want to pull that table out right now and replace it with glass because I don't have the right pieces for it. So we're going to put this down, and I think some of this Chabaz. Oh, look at that Chabaz. It's got a nice shag look to it. I like it, but it blends, it pulls too much attention to this over here. So let's pull some of these other materials down. The Varus, the Dahlum, the sandy colored Lucra. Oh, and look at this build block. We should put the build block down here as well. That's carved? Yeah, I thought so. I didn't think we had that much carved with RMR. And here's the beacon charge circuits. We're going to get into those more. Do you hear this? Do you hear this alarm? Some people, it's so rude when I'm trying to make a video. Alright, guys. Well, hopefully my apartment is not on fire, but knowing the incompetence of my neighbors, who can say? I'm going to go check on this, and hopefully I'll be back.